Hey guys, so sorry, I was just eating. I had to eat before I went into work. But today I have a Trigender Pride book, and at some point during the video I might look up what that means, because I understand you're a part of the community. I had never heard of that. So this one's going to be an interesting one, but I did look up what the flag was, and it's purple, pink, and green. And I don't really know how to make those into a in the closet makeup because I'm not good enough with makeup yet, so we're probably gonna do an out of the closet one today. But anyways, let's get on to our look. So we start with the primer, and this I just got yesterday from Ipsy. If you go back and watch yesterday's video in the review, then you'll see me open it and trying it out for the first time and all that good stuff. But because I used it yesterday, I got a pretty good idea of how much it takes to get my entire face covered, and it does not take as much as I thought it would have. This stuff spreads out pretty well. Like, really well. You guys can see, like, this is with just as much as I had on my hand. I'm easily covering all the areas of my face. And yeah, it does have a slight color to it. I don't know if it comes in different colors or not, but I know that it matches my skin tone, the one that I have. I don't know if it just kind of picks up the color of your skin or what's with that, but I know it ended up matching mine and really surprised me because it looked really light when I first went to apply it. So I don't know if it's just slightly pigmented and not really enough to actually do anything or what, but I'm not complaining, as it works. My face felt so much better yesterday after I did a full facial cleanse and all that than it has in ages. So obviously I need to start doing better skincare, but I'm not going to do like a daily routine. Like twice a week I'm going to start doing a mask. It's pretty much what I'm up to. I went to grab foundation and grab mascara. That's lovely. Alright, here we go. Foundation number 1. I have to use 2 of them. That is the only way I match my skin tone. That is the unfortunate truth of that, so trying to remember all the places I had this yesterday, which was not many. I'm finding with the primer, it doesn't take as much foundation, which I'm not complaining about at all. I love that fact. I like using less foundation and saving my skin a little bit. And you guys might notice I'm using like a double ratio of light to dark, just so I don't darken myself out. That's just what I found works for me. You know, for others, you might have to swap that around depending upon how much darker your dark is and how much lighter your light is. But with the 2 shades that I have specifically, this is just what works. And it takes a minute to blend it out, and get those colors blended together, and to make sure, you know, no area is too dark or too light. in comparison to the other areas on your face and your neck and your ears, because you do want to put a little bit on your ears. Make sure to spread it out on your neck and up your chin. You don't want any area that's like obviously going to be compared to your face to show too much of a difference from the rest of it. And I've used this analogy before just because it's the closest thing that I can find. It's like if you're gonna paint your body and you're gonna have your hands on camera along with your face, you're not just gonna paint your face, you're gonna paint your hands. It just makes sense. So, and yes, I know I'm using body paint as an analogy for foundation. It's not the same thing, but it's the closest thing that I can find to compare it to. Right, after foundation is concealer. And I'm not showing off what I use like brand-wise for my base makeups because I don't 100% know that they do base makeups for those brown skin beauties out there who are darker than me. And I don't want to advertise a product and then it not have stuff that matches darker skinned people as well. So, we're not going to. Alright, and we're doing a little 3-leaf or 3-leaf 3-prong leaf or a 3-petal flower, depending upon which one you want to call it. I normally call it a 3-petal flower. And then we do swipes under our eyes because I have under eye bags. I think like everyone has under eye bags, and it doesn't make you less of a star, but it's like, why not cover them? If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you know, most people do. And then I'm putting some on my chin, not because I'm breaking out, but because I like to highlight the area. And then just go through and cover up anything you want to cover that to you exists that I'm sure most of us wouldn't find, but you know, if you believe it exists on you and you don't like it, then you can cover it right up. However makes you look most comfortable to be the star you are is kind of my motto. You know, I think you guys all look perfect 100% of the time. These makeups are just there so that you guys can show off your pride. They're not there to, you know, make you change how you look or whatever. They're just here for you to show off your pride and for you to show off that you're proud of who you are, you're proud to be in the community. That's why they exist. Keep your concealer handy. It is the eraser of makeup. But anyway, these aren't here to, like, make you guys think differently about yourselves if you do your makeup a different way on a regular basis or whatever. These are just here to help you have a way to show off your pride if you want to. And with some of them, I have to do out of the closet looks because I don't know how to make it in the closet. But with others, if you go through some of my other videos that I've been doing this month, they're in the closet looks. They're safe for people who are still in the closet. And they just help keep you guys safe if you are not in a good environment to come out, but you still want to show off your pride. Alright, now that we're done with base makeup, bronzer is next. And this one specifically is out of a Laura Geller New York palette that I got from Ipsy yesterday. I really like the color of the bronzer and the blush, that's why I'm using it again. I learned the hard way yesterday to be careful with the bronzer though, because it's really pigmented and does not take much to pick up. And now we're just going to go along our jawline, in our hairline, I'm trying to make sure that I have enough now because I think I didn't quite pick up enough. And then you're going to suck in your cheek and it goes in the hollow of your cheek. And this is just to help shadow your face and, make it look a little thinner. Because not all of us are thin twigs. And there's nothing against being a thin twig. I'm not saying that to be mean, because if you're skinny, be glad you're skinny, honey. A lot of us would love your body. But also, some of us just don't like our faces. I myself am someone who's always struggled with my looks. And being able to express myself the way that I have been recently has been helping me a little bit. And I'm not saying like it's a miracle worker that makes me love my body all of a sudden, but it makes me a little bit more willing to go out and, show off. Instead of just kind of hiding in the background. Alright, there's part of the bronzer, and now you need this brush, just a little round tip, and more bronzer. And we're going to contour our noses now to make them look smaller. And so we're going to go up at the top, right about even with the corner of your eye, in the middle, and on the end of your nose. And then you're going to go up to your eyebrow and play connect the dots, just like when you were 5. Except for this time it's with makeup instead of on a worksheet in class. And this is to help thin your nose out. It gives it a little bit of a shadow look where you do that. And you just do it on both sides in the exact same way. At least as close to the exact same way as you can get it. And try as much as possible to follow the natural contour of your nose and the natural line from your eyebrow down, the natural curve of your eye socket, because that'll help make the contour look more natural, because it'll follow a natural curve of the body. And now blush. And again, the blush is out of this same palette. It came with a blush, bronzer, and 4 eyeshadows. I found out yesterday it does not take much of this stuff. So just on your cheek, right above where you did that bronzer. And if you can't see the bronzer, then go ahead and suck your cheek back in and then put it right above it. And as you can tell, it does not take much of this blush at all. And I'm feeling kind of cute today, so I'm trying this trend where you put it up over your nose. If I don't like it later, then I'll just put concealer over it. But for now, it's there. And then we move on to highlight, which I forgot to grab. So let me go and grab one of my highlights really quick. Let's see this one today. And today is another Ipsy product. Yes, a lot of my stuff is either Walmart or Ipsy. That's where I get all of my makeup, is either from Walmart or Ipsy. This particular one is Galactic. I don't know how much you guys can see it. And it's the Skin Glow Moonlight edition of their highlight. It's a dual color highlight that you can mix, or you can just use one of. I think today I'm going to use the pink. And just get as much as you want until you feel like you're gonna shine, and then that goes right above the blush that you just did on your upper cheekbone. And then you're shining like the star you are. There we go. Just get as much until you feel like you're gonna shine. And then on your upper cheekbone. There we go. Now then, we need to blend it and set it, and I forgot my setting powder. I'm a mess today. Let me grab my setting powder before I blend anything out. I have the setting powder. We're okay. I think that's the last of what I forgot. We'll find out. But anyway, you're going to want to blend it before you set it. So if you don't have a specific blending brush, get a second powder brush. Invest in a second powder brush to be able to blend it out, as it'll help it look more natural. And just go wherever you just put makeup, pretty much. And blend, blend, blend. There we go. And now, onto setting powder. And I personally am using a CoverGirl Clean Professional setting powder. I don't know what colors they have in it, so hopefully you can find something that kind of matches your skin color. I managed to find one that somewhat matches. It's not the best match, but closest thing to a match I could find. And now we're going to put it all over our faces. There we go. And that just sets our base makeup. Oh, I didn't set my neck. It sets our base makeup and makes sure that it's not going to move as easily. You know, that kind of thing. Now then, onto the eyes. And because this is an out of the closet look, I'm just going to do the flag across my eyes. So, let me start with pink, because that is the outermost color. And I'm using, hold on, a NYX palette. Oh, I almost forgot to prime. Ah! I stained my eyelids yesterday. I don't need to repeat that today. But I will be using a NYX palette. First, I'm using an eyeshadow primer. I'm forgetting all kinds of steps today. You have to shake it, though, before you use it, because otherwise it comes out super, super liquidy, and we don't want super liquidy eyeshadow primer. You want it to be as solid as you can get it. And then it does not take much for this, and you should be able to cover both your eyes. It really doesn't take much. Like, at all. Takes hardly any. Okay. There we go. Now that my eyes are all primed, I'm sorry I was quiet there. I was trying to make sure that I wasn't going to poke myself in the eye. But now that they're all primed and somewhat set, we're going to take and we're going to do the eyeshadow about a third of the way in, and I say a third of the way in instead of we're just doing a thin line, because it is going to be mirrored on the other side with the green in the center, so it's going to look like the actual flag. And so we're going to go about a third of the way in, do a line straight down, and then just fill in behind it. God, my voice is going out on me today. That's never a fun thing. Especially when you work in a warehouse and have to be able to be loud to be heard. Alright, there we go. I'm closer to halfway in, but we'll fix that with the purple in a minute. And then just mimic on the other side. As close to exact as you can. It does not have to be 100% exact. Just as close as you can. Mine is almost never an exact mimic, as I can't see this side of my face as well when I go to do the makeup, as I'm more blind out of my right eye than I am my left. So having to close my good eye makes it harder to do makeup. But it's alright. I make it work. And I don't have exact matches for colors on the flag. I'm just doing pink and purple and green in general because that's what I have a hold of. That's what I have the ability to use. Is just the pink and the purple and the green out of my NYX palette. That I got at Walmart, by the way. This is a Walmart palette. But it's just what I have the ability to use and what I had the ability to get a hold of, so that's what I'm using. And you know what? We're actually going to go a little bit under our eyes with this one. And we're not going like major under our eyes, but we are going under our eyes slightly. There we go. And because of this, I have to extend my eyeshadow out past where I normally do to make it look like it's actually connecting. There we go. And now we move on to purple. And you can just use whatever brush. If you want to use the same brush for all of them, then you can. I personally am using different brushes just because I have a brush set that I can use for this that I've used for multiple ones like this in the past in the exact same way, so I'm used to it. But if you aren't used to it, then that's okay. And now we're going to go the next third of the way in on our eye and fill it in with the purple. And I'm doing a dark purple because it's that, or a purple that's going to kind of blend in with the pink with my NYX palette. So I'm going ahead and doing a darker one just so it doesn't blend, and you can obviously tell what color each of them are. I'm going to check my phone in a second here and see who just texted me, because if it's my mom, I might need to respond. I can't tell if she texted me or not. That would be a no. Okay. So we will continue on with our makeup as though I never looked at my phone. And I'm blind without my glasses, so you'll have to excuse if like I randomly bend over off to the side. I'm trying to see. That's why I hold the mirror here instead of like back here like a normal person. There we go. And now onto the third, which is green, and that's the center of it. Just like it should be the center of your eyeshadow, it is the center of the flag. Sorry, I have to fix my purple. I didn't bring it in quite enough on this eye. Thought I had, and then I glanced between the two of them and realized, oh, this one's not in far enough. So I just fixed that. But there's only like one true green in the NYX palette, which is kind of upsetting. So that's the green I'm using. Okay. Sorry if I'm going really quiet right now, guys. I'm trying to concentrate and make sure that I'm not going to poke myself in the eye with this brush, because this one I have done that with before, and it's not a fun experience. So trying to avoid a repeat of that. And I can't even play background music anymore because my video got copyrighted, and I'm really worried about it getting copyrighted again. Because I feel like now they're going to be watching all of my videos for copyright claims. And I'm just like, okay, we're not going to do that again. I want my videos to be out there for you guys to be able to enjoy, even though I make no money off of them. Just because I'm a small enough YouTube channel that, you know, there's no profit to be made here. It's just, it exists because I want it to exist. Pretty much. So, yeah. And I don't think this will ever turn into my full-time job. Like, I just do this because it's fun and I want to do it, and, you know, when I get comments on my videos and stuff saying that you guys enjoyed it, or that you want to see this specific look, or you have questions for me, I always am so happy. I'm like, yay, someone liked something of mine enough that they commented, or that they liked the video, or all kinds of stuff. Because I don't expect that. I am a small channel and a single person just trying to get by and just doing makeup for fun, you know? So that's what I expect. I just kind of expect either to have my videos get ignored or to get a view but no likes. So, you know, whenever you guys like something or you comment on it, just picture me spazzing out at home because I'm having an attack of joy. And especially so when I see someone new subscribe, because I'm just like, what? They liked my videos enough to subscribe? So, yeah. But anyway, we're gonna do mascara today because I got so much colors in my lashes that if I don't do mascara, they'll blend right in. There we go. Now they'll stand out a little bit more compared to all the color on my face. And onto our lips, which again will be the flag. And I have two brands of lip products. These two are collab. I haven't even used this green one yet, but I have used the purple and I like it. And then this one is a NYX Butter Gloss, just because I can't find a pink in that color yet. But the Butter Gloss works well. So we're gonna go. I'm struggling today, guys. I'm trying to determine measurements. So we want the pink to show. So that's why I'm doing it out a little bit farther than I'll probably do the other colors. Just because I want to make sure it actually shows. There we go. And it's kind of hard to get, 3 colors on your lips in a fifth each. So they might be a little bit uneven, but I'm going to try and get them as even as possible. Next up's the purple. There we go. Alright. There's the purple, as you guys can see. And now on to the green. The last one. Ooh. That looks like it's going to be a foresty green. That'll be kind of pretty. Just right in the center goes the green. Yeah, okay. I think I got it the way I want it. As close to the way I want it as possible anyways. So now we set it. We use a setting spray. This one particularly is by e.l.f. And we set the makeup. So when you do this, you're going to want to take a breath and hold it when you do it. Make sure your eyes are firmly closed. Kind of roll your lips in, because I normally would, try and set my lips, but I learned the hard way that's not the smartest idea. And then you want to hold your breath for a minute after the fact and dry it, because otherwise the smell is going to make you choke. And then even when you start to breathe originally after that, you're going to want to breathe through your nose and not your mouth, because again, otherwise it'll make you choke. So you guys will get to see firsthand how I do this. There we go. And this is the completed makeup, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I have to go finish getting ready for work, so I gotta get going. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next look. Bye-bye!